Okay, hi friends. Today we are going to discuss the topics in this class. We are going to discuss condensation, humidity, dew, fog, boiling, and freezing, then melting. So these are the general topics and very important for 1 mark questions. Even sometimes they may ask for bit type questions for 1 mark. Else, even though they ask for matchings, what is melting, what is the boiling point, what is evaporation, what is condensation, like that, they will ask in our public examinations. Sometimes they may ask as application type questions. For example, evaporation is a cooling process. Then, how do we get sweat? What is the mechanism behind in sweating of human beings? Like that. Then, why do dogs pant during hot summer days? Like that questions they will ask. Then regarding condensation, daily life applications, they may ask like that. After having a shower means bathing. After completing the shower, why do we get sweat? Why do we get sweat? Very important question. See, before going to deep into that, I would like to explain what is humidity. What is humidity? So, humid is nothing but water vapor. Humidity is nothing but water vapor. Humidity is nothing but water vapor. So, how do we get the water vapor in the atmosphere? So, due to evaporation, due to the process of evaporation from the lakes, ponds, oceans, and the drying of verticals, cleaning of floors, all the water is entered into the atmosphere by the process of evaporation. See, this water vapor which is present already in the atmosphere is called humidity. See, very important question. See, what is a humidity? Humidity is nothing but the amount of water vapor. The amount of water vapor present in atmosphere, that is called humidity. See, what is humidity? The amount of water vapor present in the atmosphere is called humidity. Then coming to the topic, condensation. See, what is meant by condensation? Condensation is nothing but, let me explain with an activity. Take a glass tumbler, for example transparent glass, or okay, then take some ice cubes here. Ice cubes are cold water. Ice cubes are cold water. Cold water. So what we have taken a glass beaker? We have taken ice cubes inside the glass tumbler and observe the outside of the glass tumbler. See, we already know that the surrounding of the glass is nothing but air. We already know that the amount of water vapor present in the humidity. See, in our air, they have some water molecules. They have some water molecules in the form of the air. Clear? See, for example, when the air is blowing and strikes the walls of glass tumbler. They strike the walls of the glass tumbler. Whenever the air strikes the walls of the glass tumbler, see, the molecules present inside the air, the water molecules present inside the air, they have higher temperature. That means higher kinetic energy. When compared with the water molecules present inside the glass tumbler. See, the kinetic energy of the water vapor which is outside the glass tumbler is more when compared with the kinetic energy of the water molecules present inside the glass tumbler. See, whenever the air strikes the walls of the glass tumbler, what will happen? They lose its energy. The water molecules which are present outside lose its kinetic energy. and transfers its kinetic energy into the glass tumbler. Into the glass tumbler, the kinetic energy enters from atmosphere to glass tumbler. That means they lose the heat. Atmospheric water molecule, they lose the heat and they become slow. They become slow down. So their speed is decreased whenever they strike the walls of the glass tumbler, and they can be condensed. They can be condensed. Condensed means grouping together. Condense means grouping together. See, these air form of water molecules, they condense, they group together to form a water molecule, water droplets. They can be converting into water droplets. Here we all know that the heat energy from atmosphere to heat energy flows from atmosphere to glass tumbler. Here the atmosphere losing the temperature and the glass tumbler is getting the temperature, getting the heat from the atmosphere. So slowly the temperature outside the glass tumbler decreases, at the same time the temperature inside the glass tumbler increases. As the temperature increases, ice starts melting. Ice starts melting. Why the ice is getting melted? Why means it receives the heat energy from the surroundings, so that we can observe some droplets of water on the walls of the glass tumbler. This situation we already observed while we are removing the water bottle from the fridge. If you remove the water bottle or the cool drink bottle from the fridge, if we kept aside for some time, we get water droplets on outer surface of the bottle. Either any hole is formed there? No, there is hole, but we can observe. We feel that the bottle is leaking, but actually the bottle is not leaked. Then what is happening there? That is condensation process. See, the water vapor present in the atmosphere, when they strikes the bottle, they lose its energy and transfers its energy into the bottle. Then air gets condensed into water, but ice which is inside the bottle, they get melted because of the heat energy. See that the process is called condensation. See, from this activity we can say that condensation is nothing but the process of changing gaseous phase to liquid phase. Here this is gaseous form of water vapor. When they strike the walls of the glass tumbler, that is converting into liquid. The process is called condensation. See what is meant by condensation? Condensation is nothing but the process of changing gaseous phase into liquid phase. That is called what? Condensation. See, in summer days, after having shower, that means after completing the bath, even though we are trying to dry up our body, we get sweat. Have you feel that? Even though after completing the shower, we will get shower in the bathroom. Why? Because inside the toilet, the water molecules are more. The amount of water molecules is more inside the bathroom than compared with the outside. For example, I was in the toilet. See, the water molecule present in this toilet is more when compared with the outside. So whenever I try to dry up my clothes, my body is already cooled by bathing. See, whenever these vapor touch my body, see, water vapors are very hot, but my body is very cool. Then whenever these water vapor touch my body, that is converting into liquid, water droplets. So I feel that is sweat. Clear? See, that process is called condensation. So condensation is nothing but that is a warming process. Warming means hot. Warming process. Have you ever observed that before arriving the rain, we feel very hot. We feel very sultriness. Sultriness means feeling sweaty. So why? Because condensation. Gas is water vapor. That is clouds are converting into water. That is rain. Clouds are converting into rain. That is water drops. That the process is nothing but warming process. Before the rain arrival, we feel that what? We feel hot. That is called warming. So condensation is which process? Warming process. See, now we have completed the topic condensation and humidity. Hope you get the clear idea regarding the humidity. Then next topic is dew and fog. Dew and fog. What is dew and fog? Dew is nothing but not a mountain dew cold drink. So dew, what does it mean by dew? So dew is nothing but during winter seasons, the temperature falls suddenly. The temperature falls suddenly. See, if you observe in front of our home, that is window pans, window grills, gates, gate grills, even grass and flowers. If we can observe that some droplets of water is there. Have you ever observed that? If you observe in our garden, if a flower is like this, means we can observe some water droplets are there. What are the water droplets? We can observe some water droplets. So these droplets are nothing but these are known as dew. So what is meant by dew? During winter season, the temperature falls suddenly. See the air around the flowers, grass, window grills, tables, whatever it may be. See, they condense. The condense means gas is converting into liquid. Gas is converting into liquid, and they appear as small droplets of water. That is called dew. Clear? So dew is nothing but in matching they will give dew. In some of the options they given droplets on surface of grass. So droplets is nothing but that is condensation. Dew is the water droplets formed by the condensation. And sometimes they ask indirectly what is the process behind the formation of dew. So what is the process? That is condensation. Clear? Then next one, fog. Fog is nothing but not a spray. So dew is nothing but during winter season, as the temperature falls below the normal temperature, the water vapor gets condensed and appears as a water droplets on the surface of flowers. That is called flowers, grass, window grills, whatever it may be, that is called dew. If the temperature falls more than that, if the temperature falls more than the dew temperature, what will happen? Not only the surrounding air, all the air appears as a thick mist. Thick mist means smoke. Thick mist. So for understanding, I would like to tell in our mother language that thick mist is nothing but manchu. Have you seen that manchu? While we are traveling in the road, we can at morning times we can see that some smoke-like structure around the roads, which make our visibility not clear. Sometimes that leads to accidents. We can see in the newspapers they will block the trains, aeroplanes, buses also for not clearing the view. Okay, so that is because of fog. When fog is formed is nothing, means when the surrounding temperature reduces below the dew point, the atmospheric pollutants also condensed, and they can form a thick mist which makes our visibility difficult. We cannot see the objects clearly. So that is called fog. Very, very important. Which form thick mist? Means that is fog. See, they may ask like that. So definition is both are having somewhat the same, but main difference is dew is nothing but water droplets, fog is nothing but thick mist. Fog, then thick mist. Match this one, thick mist, and fog is dew is nothing but water droplets. See, match this one. So fog is nothing but thick mist. Dew means water droplets. Clear?